Hello and welcome to the program Animal Life on ARCN TV, Mabushi, Abuja. I am Fatima Suleiman. Today, we will be exploring the world of pigs, one of the most fascinating animals on the planet. Domestic pigs are known for their gentle dispositions, intelligence, and playful natures, earning them a reputation as the loyal, lovable companions we know today. Derived from the white boar, these large, slow-moving creatures have been selectively bred to enhance their temperament and other important traits, from the docile pot-bellied pig to the robust Berkshire. Domestic pigs have been carefully cultivated to produce the amiable animals we know and love. Crossbreeding with white pigs such as woolly bulls has produced different types of pigs, the most common of which is the domestic pig. The animal does not tend to soil their home ranges. Those found outside the factory farms typically spend their active time playing or taking sunbaths. These animals are also known to possess a highly developed sense of smell, which helps them explore their surroundings.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria (ARCN) coordinates the activities of research institutes and is responsible for supervision, regulation, coordination of research activities and programs of higher institutions in Nigeria. I'm Professor Hamidou Shaributu since assumption as Executive Secretary of ARCN in April 2020. Has solidified the transformation of agriculture in Nigeria through strategic and meaningful execution of research findings for improvement of the agricultural sector.
For grains, we have the parabolic solar dryers. These are specialized solar dryers used for drying agricultural produce such as whole grains, yam and cassava chips, fruits and vegetables more efficiently. It is made of a special material that concentrates the rays of the sun within the enclosure while eliminating harmful ultraviolet radiation. Products dried are free from contaminants and are hygienic.
The parabolic shaped solar dryer is a need-based technology because virtually when we travel all over the country, you will see by the roadside, you see people drying all sorts of agricultural produce. Some spread their own on bare ground, and by the time the vehicles are moving, they raise dust, the dust stay on the products. The reptiles will come, they will eat whatever they can eat, drop their feces and their urine on it, and the owner comes in the evening to pack everything together and still eat that product, and the product has been contaminated, and we feel this is not right, and it is part of our mandate to make sure that we set it right, and that was what led to this, so that we can solve this problem at the grassroots level. Instead of drying by the roadside, drying on just bare ground in their villages, when they have this as a drying center, everybody in the community can bring their product there, spread on the tray, and they get it dry under hygienic condition that is covered. And the dryer also have another property to screen the ultraviolet ray of the sun, which is also can cause hazard to human health.
Since then, Professor Shaributu has operated as visionary captain by restoring the council's glory with the first ever agricultural television and radio station in Nigeria, with well-equipped studios parading state-of-the-art equipment.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria also has a brand new electronic library to further promote research and visualizations of deep thoughts on agricultural development in Nigeria.
The museum, located in the Senator Abdullahi Adamu Center, is an agricultural museum saddled with the responsibility of keeping records of agricultural findings, discoveries, researches for continuity and history purposes.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria is wearing a new look under the stewardship of Professor Garba Hamidu Sharubutu, who says, "Alone, I am nothing, but together, I am something." ARCN,
promoting agriculture.
With their large heads, powerful snouts, and sturdy hoofs, pigs are well equipped for foraging, digging, and exploring their environment. Their snouts, strengthened by a special bond and cartilage tips, allow them to easily root through the soil in search of tasty morsels. And while most pigs sport a bristly coat of hair, woolly-coated breeds also exist, a testament to the adaptability and diversity of these remarkable animals. Pigs are one of 4 known mammalian species which possesses mutations in the nicotinic acetylcholine receptors that protect against snake venom. Mongoose, honey badger, hedgehogs, and pigs all have modification to the receptors pockets which prevent the snake venom. Domestic pigs are versatile and adaptable animals found on almost every continent. Their preferred environment is one with a temperate climate, but they can thrive in a variety of settings. In the ideal farm setting, pigs are kept in big barns with large outdoor yards, allowing them to explore and play. When a sow gives birth, she typically nurtures her piglet inside a warm, cozy stall filled with straw or wood shavings, providing a nurturing environment for the young pigs to grow and thrive. From socializing to wallowing, these smart social creatures have a range of unique behaviors that make them fascinating to watch. Even though modern farming techniques often dictate where pigs sleep, these animals still have an innate urge to create their own sleeping quarters. Female pigs, known as sows, instinctively build nests where they can have their piglets, often using whatever materials they can find to make their cozy den. Similarly, pigs use their strong snout to dig wallows and depressions in the ground, not just for fun, but as a natural way to communicate with each other. These animals maintain an omnivorous diet, which means that they consume food of both animals and plant origin. However, the greater part of their usual diet is composed of corn, wheat, soy, or barley. Those living on small farms typically feed upon slope made up of leftover food such as vegetables, peels, and fruit rings. When roaming far from their feeding sites, they may find other types of food. These amorous animals might surprise you with their romantic side. Domestic pigs are monogamous, choosing a mate for life and showing a strong bond between pairs. Sows can have up to 2 liters of piglets per year, with a typical litter size ranging from 6 to 8 adorable little piglets. In rare cases, when conditions are perfect and food is plentiful, sows have been known to give birth to as many as 12 piglets, making for a very busy delivery room. Newborn piglets grow very quickly. They usually weigh 1.5 kg at birth, reaching almost 3 kg at 1 week old. The babies are weaned at 3 months old, although they typically remain with their mothers for a while. When rearing their offspring, 2 or more females and their young often live in groups called extended families. The domestication process of these animals is thought to have occurred around 9,000 to 10,000 years ago, simultaneously in 2 different regions, Eastern Anatolia and Central China. In course of time, early farmers helped distribute these animals from Anatolia to Europe as well as from Central China to the inland regions. They are now bred mainly for their meat known as pork, whereas their bones, hide and bristles are valuable materials for various commercial products. Additionally, some domestic pigs are known to be kept as domestic pets. Contrary to common misconceptions, pigs are highly intelligent, social, and actually, contrary to some common misconceptions, pigs are highly intelligent, social animals on the planet. They've got more to offer than just charming personality and adorable snouts. These fascinating creatures are bursting with intelligence and empathy. Let's look at some amazing facts about these creatures. Pigs are one of the smartest animals on the planet. Their intelligence ranks higher than dogs and even some primates. Although they might look like cuddling creatures, domestic pigs actually dislike being picked up. In fact, they will put up a fight until they are safely backed on their trotters. While it may seem like a peculiar behavior, this fear is likely rooted in their natural instincts. As prey animals, they have evolved to be wary of predators that might pick them up. So when human tries to give them a hug, it can set off alarm bells in their brains. Domestic pigs are incredibly smart and trainable, learning new tricks even faster than their canine counterparts. As early as 2 to 3 weeks old, piglets have already learned to respond to their own names, a remarkable feat for such young animals. In fact, they are considered the 4th most intelligent animal on the planet, coming in just after chimpanzees, dolphins, and elephants. Watching a pig walk is a fascinating sight. Unlike other 4-legged animals, pigs walk on the tips of their toes, using just 2 on each foot. This unique gait gives them a tiptoe-like appearance as they strut their stuff. It's almost like they are prancing around, showing off their sassy side. This unusual gait might look a little odd, but it is actually quite efficient for these curious creatures. When farmers want to round up their pigs, they don't need fancy equipment or sophisticated system. All they need is their voice. Just a simple, loud yell is enough to get these curious creatures to come running. The pigs instantly respond to the sound, curious to find out what all the noise is all about. It's a unique and effective method of communication that proves just how attuned these animals are to their environment. In hot weathers, pigs get creative with their cooling strategies. Since sweating is not an option, they seek out the soothing comfort of a mud bath. The cool wet mud acts like a natural air condition, keeping the pigs from overheating and providing a much needed reprieve from the heat. It is not just a fun way to cool down, it is a vital survival technique for these animals. At a young age, piglets are eager to learn and impress. With just a few weeks of training, these creatures can learn their names, responding to the sound of their own names when called. And that's not all. Pigs can pick up tricks even faster than their canine counterparts. These animals are quick learners and with a little patience. Pigs have very long memories and can remember things even years later. The fascinating social dynamics of pigs are evident in the way they urge grunts to communicate. These squeals, snorts, and grunts may seem like random noise to us, but to pigs, they convey a wealth of information, from expressing their personalities to sharing vital information about their welfare. Pigs rely on these sounds to form tight-knit bonds and maintain their social hierarchy. It's like they have their own secret language. Newborn piglets learn to run their mother's voice, and mother pigs can communicate with them through her grunts whilst they suckle. According to research, it is now known that piglets have a certain teeth order, and every piglet has its own teeth. Domestic pigs are a bundle of blissful personalities. In natural settings, they love getting a good massage by rubbing against trees, enjoying some peaceful downtime with a soothing musical accompaniment, and being curious explorers with a hankering for entertaining toys. It is like they have mastered the art of self-care and relaxation, all while keeping their inquisitive mind stimulated. The pig's snout is a super sensitive tool that serves multiple purposes. This nimble nose is covered in bristles and pumpy skin, housing a plethora of receptors that grant pigs the ability to detect and distinguish smells, tastes, and tactile sensations, from digging for food to sniffing out danger to communicating with other pigs. This amazing appendage is like a Swiss Army knife for pigs, helping them navigate their world with a sensitivity far beyond our own. Pigs are very social animals. They form close bonds with each other and other species, and some like to cuddle up close, especially at low temperatures. After a gestation period of roughly 3 to 4 months, pigs deliver their little bundles of joy. That is 112 to 120 days of pregnancy is enough for a pig to cook up a whole litter of piglets. It might not sound like much time compared to some other animals, but for pigs, that is plenty to create a cozy home for their baby pigs. These creatures are not just good at cooperating, they can also use their skills to outsmart their fellow pigs. They are like little Porky Machiavellis with the ability to anticipate what their rivals are thinking and use it to their advantage. So, if another pig tries to muscle in on their food or space, the sneaky pig might not just outwit them with a bit of strategic deception. Aside from communicating through sounds and smells, pigs can also show body language to convey their message. Like dogs, they can wag their tails when excited. They can also smile, cry, or nudge you with their snouts. Moreover, when piglets are cold, they tend to huddle together. Pigs are self-aware and can recognize themselves in a mirror, a feat that only few animals can do. They can understand how reflections work and can locate food using the reflections as a guide. Because of their level of intelligence, pigs naturally bored when they have nothing to do. Pigs are playful and curious animals, so it's ideal to give them enrichment in the form of toys or activities. Like most domesticated pets, the lack of stimulation may lead to pigs developing destructive behavior. Every hour or so, a mother pig nurses her young. Piglet grunts to let their mother know when they are hungry. As she feeds her young pig, mother pigs grunts with a regular interval, varying her tune and loudness as if she were singing. Through these sounds, the piglets would be assured that her milk is flowing. Like many social animals, pigs empathize with other pigs. They can connect with other pigs emotionally and reflect those emotions. For example, when a pig gets excited about something like music, the other pigs will get excited as well, even if they haven't had any prior experience with the music. In the wide world of ancient warfare, some of the most unlikely creatures took center stage, like the fearsome
squealing war pigs. These posing warriors were reportedly effective against even the mightiest of opponents, including the war elephant of Pyrrhus. The high-pitched squeals of the pigs terrified the elephants, causing them to panic and flee. In 275 BC, the Romans harnessed the power of these screaming swine to overcome the Greek invaders, providing that sometimes even the smallest creatures can make a big impact on history. Pigs sleep almost as much as humans. Goats, sheep, and cattle typically only sleep for a short period of time. Pigs, however, need to sleep for almost 8 hours a day, which is almost as much as humans. Scientists also believe that, similar to humans, pigs can also dream during REM sleep. Common diseases that affect pigs and their preventions. Dullness and the loss of appetite are two surefire signs that pig is not feeling its unusual perky self. Signs expressed on the skin: reddening of the skin or skin discoloration, loss of hair and hardening of some parts of the skin, itching and cracking of the skin, lameness, cough, abnormal nasal discharge with a putrid smell, abnormal content and color of faces and abortions. There are many different factors that can lead to pig disease, some of which include microbial mischief. Bacteria, virus, and protozoa can wreak havoc on a pig's immune system, causing a wide range of illness. Natural negligence. A lack of essential nutrients in a pig's diet can lead to a host of health problems, ranging from weakness to organ failure. Toxic fungus. Exposure to poisonous substances such as certain plants or chemicals can cause serious illness in pigs. Disease preventions and control. Clean and sanitary environments. A clean and hygienic environment helps to reduce the chances of pig contracting infections and diseases. Vaccination. Vaccination is a tried and true method to protect pigs against a range of disease. Nutrition management. Ensure that pigs are getting the right balance of nutrients in their diets, as these can help to strengthen their immune system. Frequent removal. Pig manure should be removed from their living area frequently to prevent the build-up of waste and the proliferation of disease-causing microbes. Composition. One way to dispose of pig manure is to compost it by piling the manure and letting it decompose. The heat generated will kill many of the parasites and microbes. Dead pig can be a source of disease and should be disposed of promptly and appropriately. In some cases, burying the pig in a deep hole is an appropriate disposal method. This should be done in an area away from water sources and the general living area of your pigs. Rendering is the process of boiling down organic material to separate the fat and protein. This is an option for larger pig farms that have access to rendering facilities. When it comes to pig health, having a professional on your side can make a world of differences. Considering hiring a qualified veterinarian to provide medical care and advice for your pigs. A vet can diagnose illness, provide treatment, and help you to create a disease prevention strategy that's tailored to the specific needs of your pigs.
And that is it on Animal Life, where we explore the fascinating world of animals. Keep watching ARCN TV for more of our programs. I am Fatima Suleiman saying bye for now.